Unique zero-touch automation untangles the various dependencies, topologies, and configurations required to effectively manage infrastructure maintenance tasks and enable workspace transformation initiatives. Obviously, it removes much of the manual labor in favor of an automated, repeatable process that ensures each task is complete, accurate, and verified. This video series addresses the specific persistent suite use cases, strategies, and benefits for multiple areas that are enhanced by automations. This is part 3, Employee Attrition. Headcount in an organization remains fluid from year to year. On average, a company may experience a 12% turnover rate, those resigning on their own accord and some removed for transfer or cause. One way or another, a device needs to be readied for the next or new user, be it a new or recycled one. Employee attrition triggers many support-related activities, none more important than ensuring a positive experience for the new employee. As the new employee logs into their computer for the first time, it's important to establish that technology is a key differentiator. But the automated support processes are equally critical to establishing customer satisfaction. Oftentimes, organizations only look at the opportunity costs of losing employees or the costs for training the new ones. There are additional operating costs that are sometimes overlooked, such as the IT support costs for re-imaging a computer and preparing the device for a new employee. And in accordance with most compliance mandates, the former user's device must be compliantly recycled and re-imaged prior to any reintroduction into the fleet or returned to the leasing company. The manual re-image process tends to be cumbersome, time-consuming, and imprecise. In many cases, re-imaging is a step back to day zero. From there, it needs to be rebuilt with a new image and all of the relevant drivers re-injected, applications replaced, and new profiles validated. IT directors indicate that this process can be anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. However, applying automations, the process can be reduced by nearly 90%. By incorporating an on-demand self-healing protocol, a new user can be ready in about 2 to 3 minutes. If a larger, more invasive lift and replace condition is required, the whole process can be done in less than 40 minutes as opposed to a manual 4 to 6 hours. This process includes sanitizing the previous image and reloading a ready-to-use approved state for the new user. This automated approach ensures the erasure, imaging, and reallocation or retirement process is predictable, precise, and repeatable. Not only does it drive down the total cost of ownership and extend the life cycle of the device, but also aligns, fulfills, and condenses compliance necessities. Our TCO example applies documented persistent user results as well as accepted attrition rates, industry averages with regard to a manual re-imaging time, and IT support salaries. It also assumes a 3% per year growth in either headcount or general costs. If a 10,000 unit fleet experiences 12% attrition, that's 1,200 re-images each year. Some of them need to be complete rebuilds, while others need to be reconfigured using a fresh image and profiles. So the time to get devices user ready ranges from $36 per image to roughly $100 per. Using a conservative average, let's assume the cost is $45 per device. That is about $54,000 per year. In the simplest turnovers, the system simply needs to reapply the last known approved image. In a manual approach, this means reverting the device back to factory day zero settings and rebuilding from there, reconfiguring, reapplying updates and patches, etc. Using the self-healing approach of process automation, the last known state is already completely up to date and tested. This happens in the time the device is rebooted, about 45 seconds. The rest of the time, the system can be automatically configured to the new user, new or specific applications, security encryptions, profiles, security elements in a quick pass in another 2 to 3 minutes. Even faster if you have a unique golden updated image for different groups like sales or accounting or shipping receiving, etc. Even in the fastest manual processes, this takes 30 to 45 minutes. With automation, it's down to 3. So what was once a $54,000 expenditure per year with no guarantees that it was done without error, the new cost is $6,300 and is exacting to the compliance mandates and mistake-free. And of course, the new user has immediate productivity and satisfaction. Essentially, it reduces the overall ramp-up cost of a new employee or turnover costs of a former one. We're happy to demonstrate the capability in a live demo. Next in our series is a use case discussing application deployment. Thank you for watching.